Hello and welcome back to another week's edition of The Waller Show. You may well wonder why we're dressed in red and blue, and that's because...
That's what we turned up to work in this morning.
You don't want to tell them about the charity boxing match that we're having? You're in
yeah.
I'm in the red corner, you're in the
That's right.
blue corner.
Forgot about that.
Yep. So if we can raise enough money, we'll have a boxing match, and if we can't raise enough, then we won't, I guess. But anyway, without further...
What time did you get dressed this morning?
All I can say was it was in the dark.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get dressed in the dark.
Yeah, indeed.
And you need to be comfortable at work.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
straight into Group 1 day at Flemington. You're going?
Yeah, I'm going to Flemington. I was there earlier in the week for the Asian Racing Conference.
You were yesterday.
Yeah.
Apparently you spoke well. I got a text just to tell me.
A lot of people from around the world. Great idea. Blew me away, to tell you the truth. The people that were there, all jurisdictions. I think there was 40 different countries, and I reckon we've all got something to offer. Australia's flying at the moment, or parts of Australia's flying. So we can all learn off each other. Those states or countries that are doing it tough, they're probably working harder than anyone, and we can learn off them how to look after the customer, whether it be the punter, whether it be the owner, whether it be the breeders. Everybody's got their own hat. We all complement each other. Without each other, we're nothing. It's a big deal. We've got to let it happen more often. And there's so much young enthusiasm. That's who we learn off. That's the future. The young people, Charlie.
The future's bright.
The old farts get grumpy.
Yeah. So that was the end of the week. First half of the week.
Oh yes, I'll go to
sales.
I come back to Sydney. Want to see the horses work. Make sure you got to work on time and do all those little things.
Yeah.
And you're doing a great job.
That's good.
Couple of winners Wednesday.
Yeah. One for Star.
Hot weather to deal with
On
this
for Meg.
weekend. I think we're all over it. Just making sure the horses are kept cool, well hydrated. Today is the go. Is the focus. And then into a hot day of racing tomorrow. I think they'll be fine. Lots of hosing, lots of mist sprayers and things like that. Horses handle it pretty well. I find that the worst time is the start of the seasons. When it gets hot.
Going
at the
from
start.
cold to hot.
That's it. Like the English when they come to Australia.
Yeah, like me.
Hopeless.
All those years ago.
Hopeless. And like cricket I'm talking about, not you. But you even still sweat up pretty bad when you get to the Gold Coast, don't you?
I do. It's not my favourite place. Not my favourite
But we've got
place.
some new socks you're telling me about.
We have?
They'll be good for the Englishmen.
They will. Don't you worry.
What are they? Give them a plug. No. World's most amazing socks, and we've got horse tails.
Yeah, horse tails. Janelle has done a fantastic job creating this product.
And horse tails, apparently you don't need to wash them.
You don't need to wash them.
Perfect for an Englishman.
30 days continuous wear, guaranteed odourless. You can, sniff my feet after 30 days, and if not, you get your money back.
Yeah, but we're going to put these under the horse.
Under the saddle blankets.
They do get pongy.
Yeah, they do. And you won't need to wash them. In winter, it's a real drama washing all the towels, getting them dry, ready for the next day when you're trying to exercise 150 horses every morning.
So in 30 days, we could be promoting these hard.
Yeah.
Right. See if they work. Did you buy any horses at the sales?
You bought 2.
We did. Sold?
Mostly. 90% in each, I think. So, one for a ladies
Why didn't we buy
group.
more?
A
little bit cautious?
Very cautious. The economy is obviously taking a downward turn with just interest rates rising and mortgages going through the roof for everyone.
You wouldn't have a mortgage, would you?
I've got plenty. I've got plenty owing. They say, oh, what did you say? Oh, buy a house, you'll love it. You'll love it. Own 10% of a house. It's like having a 10% share in a horse, though, isn't it? You still feel like you own the whole thing, even though you own the bank 90. Anyway, that's my problem. It's not yours.
I think we'll be fine. But there were some nice horses there. We only got 2.
Yeah.
There's still plenty of interest there, and don't be disheartened because I know a lot of people say, "Oh, we'd love to come into the stable and buy a share." Just send us an email. We'll find your horse.
Yeah, and it's good value at the moment, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that Zoo Star filly, she would have cost $500,000 at Magic Millions, without doubt.
Right.
So,
That's what we've done through the week.
yep.
We've got to hurry up.
Yeah, the
Producers,
producer's cranky. Leave the socks alone. Righto, Flemington. Exposition. Barrier 11.
Yeah. Look, it's a tough race. It's a straight at stumps, but he's down there. He trialled up straight well last week. I'd love to see him run top 5. He's a good horse, but he probably needs a bit more time.
That first up run last prep was
awful.
Disappointing, wasn't it?
Awful.
He was a bit of a
He'll be
lad
fine.
before though,
He'll be
wasn't
fine.
he? Had his undercarriage out and
That's 2-year-old racing. If you don't push them like we don't, you go into the races a little bit blind.
he can improve. Craig Newitt gave him a big old
Did.
nudge, didn't he? Timor, barrier 13, third up.
When he gets to 2,500 metres, Charlie, look out.
25, not 24.
The next race is 25.
Okay. So he's never racing.
I think he'll need the run Saturday, but look, we probably should have missed one of his earlier runs, but as it works out, we haven't. He'll be fit once he gets to 2,500 metres in 2 weeks' time.
And what about the name of the race? It's timely, isn't it?
It is.
Anyway, Niffler, barrier 10.
Yeah, she's a chance of getting some black type hair, hence the reason she's gone down there. James McDonald rides. If he's
What's he going to do from barrier 10?
Oh, who cares? He's the best, they say. Isn't he? He's the best.
Is he?
Yep.
That's good.
No, that's what they say. Is he?
Oh, well, he's leading the premiership, so I guess that's what it
James,
counts.
we know you watched the video.
Are you leading the premiership? Does that mean you're the best?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
No.
Well, he's leading the premiership.
Well,
he's the
if
best.
he thinks like that, he won't be the best. You don't need to think like that. He's very good. He's very good. But he'll need to be to win on Niffler on Saturday from that draw.
Okay. Cadetship, barrier 10 as well.
James McDonald.
As well.
Good jockey. Good jockey. Tricky gate, rising class. It's the time of the year where you experiment. Just see if they can lift to that level. Because some can, some can't. He gets that opportunity.
Race 7, the Black Caviar Lightning Stakes, September run.
She's going okay. She's such a hard
She's
horse.
not a good trialer though.
No. I guess you could say she trialled with one of the best in the world last Friday and got within a couple of lengths of them. Look, what you see is what you get on race day, thankfully. She missed the race last year. I think 2 years ago she ran second in it 2 Nature's Trip. So she needs to lift, but she's going okay.
Oh, and we nearly missed Nature's Trip. He's in there too.
Yes, he's going.
How's he going?
It's going well. It's going well. It's very hard to gauge how these good horses tick because they don't show you a lot more than any other horse or a Saturday class horse on the track. But he's been there before, Charlie.
He has.
He's very good. He looks like he's going terrific. He looks well. There's a bit of shine in his coat.
Barrier 1.
Barrier 1, up the straight.
Number
Probably.
1, barrier 1, number 1 jockey, number 1 trainer. Hopefully finishes number 1.
Number 1 assistant trainer.
Who's in it? Joe.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Yep.
Joe does a bloody terrific job, doesn't she?
Good
in
job.
Melbourne?
Very good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
And that's a wrap for Flemington.
Okay, Rosehill, so the people don't have to watch another show.
What? Really?
Quick.
Okay, Rosehill, soft 5. It won't be a soft 5 by tomorrow, that's a guarantee.
It's good. They've got the track perfect. It hasn't been raced on for about 5
Cur
months.
Royale, barrier 13.
Very hard from there. She might not run.
Impossible, I would have thought.
She's going well though. She just needs a few things to go away.
Grace Estala, third up, barrier 17.
Barriers. What happened to barriers? Something's happened with the barriers. There's a barrier problem. It's going to be hard.
The only
for
good
them.
draw you got was Nature Strip, and it just doesn't matter because it's up the straight.
No. Normally they're out wider anyway.
Anyway.
Anyhow, so Graceful Styler, he's going well. There's not many other Saturday races coming up for a while with the carnival on, so he'll probably run, but just be cautious.
Hollywood North, 14.
14, nice barrier. He'll go okay. I think he likes Rosehill. I think he likes 1,400 metres and he's ready to run well.
Lindemann, happy with his first up run?
What's he drawn?
10.
Oh, good draw, barrier 10. Terrific first up run. Nashville was very happy with it. He wanted to stay with him. so that's why he's riding him, and he'll run well, and then go to probably the Guineas next start, and then the Rosehill
step up,
Guineas.
isn't it?
It is. But
If he's going there with a chance, he's got to be winning Saturday,
that's
surely.
right. That's right. Watch out. He'll be our best chance
Of the whole day?
in the race.
Okay. I thought you were doing through Chris's eyes.
No.
Oh. Fear not.
What's she drawn?
13.
Oh, Barry 13. Bit similar to Graceful Styler. Probably needs to run, but tricky from the gate. She'll get back and rush home.
Into the Millie Fox. Roots. Barrier 6.
Oh,
B.
Barrier
Abdullah.
She's going well. Resumes after a break. Got a good little record.
Unbeaten first up.
Is she? Obviously a lot easier
Clinton
races
Payne
than
told me
this.
that.
Did he?
Yeah,
Good to
he's
see
back,
Clint
yeah.
back. He's a champion. Should he's had a fight, he's done well, hasn't he?
He has. He looks healthier than ever.
Yep. The good horse of Joe Pride's.
Yeah, Maramia.
Yeah, we need her to fail for us to win. Simple as that.
It's drawn wide though. Drawn 10. Okay, Parramatta Cup. Big boy Salino. The steam train's back.
Yeah, Sydney Cup winner.
Yeah.
Likely to need a run or two, but it's a good starting point for him. Matty Williams done a fantastic job with him getting him back. Had a tendon. He's just done a great job. Deserves a pat on the back, Matty Williams. Great trainer in his own right.
Bonnie Ezra, 10.
Bonnie, back and trip I think will suit. Doesn't get 2400, does he? No. So yeah, he'll be appreciating the drop back in distance.
Last start winner, Mohican Heights, J Ford.
Comes down from Queenan. Lofty and the team have done a great job with him, getting him back into the winning fold. Gets his chance. Needs to be at his best though.
He does. Jay will be hoping for a less eventful ride.
Got a horseshoe in his eye.
Horseshoe smacked him in the eye.
Horseshoe from a horse's foot.
Yeah,
Flew
that's where
back.
they wear their shoes.
What speed would it come back at?
Oh,
Horses going, say, 65 kilometres an hour. The horseshoe would be getting flung back at
I'd say about 100.
100 plus.
We went across the line looking down and I was wondering what was going on, and he came back in and he said, although I pulled my goggles down because my goggles were actually filling up with blood. So he's a pretty hard old rooster, J Ford. Man's
Did
voice.
he get the horseshoe out of his eye?
Yeah,
That's good.
it's not still in there. What, it was going to just live in his eye?
I don't know. I
Go.
thought you were going to say you pulled it out.
No, I'm no surgeon. Hobartville Stakes. Man Zeus, Derby winner resuming.
Yeah.
Barrier 13, not ideal.
No, another good draw. Look, he's come back well, a bit sharper this prep. But
Much sharper.
Much sharper. But it'll be the Randwick Guineas when you
Good colt.
Good colt. When you see some more from him. Rosehill Guineas after that, and then the Derby.
Okay, Aussie Penko, second up.
Good draw. Barry one.
We get in a better position than last start?
Yes,
Definitely.
definitely.
You'd think so, wouldn't
No
you?
reason why he couldn't sit midfield. Get the run of the
Perfect.
race, go bang. There's the good horse of James Cummings, Af Cabin.
Yeah.
He's the one to beat. And John O'Shea's Zoo Tiger.
Yeah.
They're the two to beat.
Not scared. Not scared. Are you scared? Race 9. Wellwall resuming.
Ran well in the Golden Eagle. He just
Yeah,
about got,
no luck.
just about got taken out. Poor old Frankie. But he's come back well, I think. He'll run a cheeky race.
I think he'll run very well. Bullfinch. Deep in the prep. Fit. Against a lot of horses having their first up run. Is he a chance?
Is the distance too short?
Depends what the tempo's like early.
True. Is it a good tempo? No idea. Well, if there's good
Crosstalk
speed,
you'd
he'll
think
run
would
well.
go.
Yeah,
No, but
well, it's the one to beat. So
We'll see.
Yeah, we need something to take it up for crosstalk, and we can come
takes a
off
lot
the
more
backs.
than one horse to make tempo. And that's a wrap.
Through Charlie's eyes,
Demiana next Wednesday,
What?
if you run it.
Demiana.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, that's from left field.
Or Wellwall.
I think she's going to go Friday.
You're going to go Friday
So
instead?
let's just go Demiana next race.
Yeah, wherever
So-
she goes, she'll win.
Got anything for this Saturday? More important?
Wellwall,
Well, Wall.
first up. Lee McGorian galloped on Tuesday.
What did he say?
Gave him a glowing report.
Oh,
He's a good horse. He's a good horse.
right. Well done.